I never understood how loud silence could be. Not until I lived inside it. My name is Ethan. I'm 38. And for the last 10 years I thought I had a solid life with Claire. We weren't perfect, but we were stable. She was smart, quick-witted, had a laugh that could warm an entire room. And me? I tried my best. I worked in IT, kept things organized, made our apartment feel like home. She always said she appreciated that, said I made her life easier. Those early years were effortless. Late-night films, playful arguments over popcorn, whispered secrets in the dark. Happiness felt simple back then. She'd smile at me like I was the luckiest man alive. But slowly things changed. First it was small. Texts answered hours later. Jokes she didn't hear. Touches she pulled away from. I told myself she was stressed, busy, overwhelmed. I tried to be patient. But space turned into distance. Distance into walls. One night I finally said, "I miss us." Her answer was cold, almost dismissive. "I don't know. I've just been busy. Everything's fine." Fine. That word hurt more than any argument could. I kept trying small gestures, morning coffee, little notes. She didn't notice. Or didn't care. Then came her friends. Always around, always advising, always preaching independence. At first I ignored it. Until the day Claire told me their brilliant idea. They told her to ignore me for a month. A month. 30 days of pretending I didn't exist. She said it with a shrug, like it was no big deal. "It'll make me stronger. Make you realize what you're missing." Something inside me shut off right then. Not anger. Not fear. Clarity. If she wanted to run this experiment, I'd let her. Day 1 surreal. She moved around the apartment like I was a piece of furniture. I said hello. She didn't respond. The silence wasn't empty. It was intentional. Day 3 I felt it. Not loneliness, but the realization that I was invisible in my own home. Not because of her friends, but because she chose to follow them. But something unexpected happened. I didn't break. I didn't chase her. I didn't beg. I observed. And in that quiet, I saw truths I had ignored for years. She laughed. Not with me, but at her phone. She smiled, not at us, but at notifications. I realized I'd been pouring devotion into someone who didn't value the man giving it. So I shifted. Not for her. For me. I stopped waiting for scraps of attention. I started running in the mornings. Reading again. Cooking the way I liked. Playing music that made me feel alive. The silence changed, it no longer crushed me. Clarified me. And Claire noticed. Not with affection, but with confusion. Her plan was supposed to make me desperate. But I had become steady. Unshaken. The silence showed her exactly what she didn't expect. My strength. Mid-month, she walked into the apartment and saw me calmly reading. I didn't look up. Didn't flinch. And for the first time the power shifted. Not in my favor or hers, but toward the truth. I had been trying for years to draw love out of someone who wouldn't give it freely. That wasn't my failure. It was hers. By week 3 she tried small tests, questions, smiles, accidental touches. I answered politely, but without attachment. The game was over. She just didn't know it yet. Then came the final week. She finally broke the silence. "I didn't expect you to just keep going. To not react." I looked at her calmly and said, "I didn't need to react. I needed to see clearly." And I had. The month ended. She went back to normal, smiling, chatting, trying to be playful. But I wasn't the same man anymore. I wasn't angry. I wasn't vengeful. I was awake. I saw my worth. I understood my boundaries. And I realized the most important lesson. Love without acknowledgement isn't love. It's a shadow. Silence taught me more than words ever could. It taught me that relationships aren't measured by proximity or grand gestures, but by consistency, respect, and the ability to truly see each other. I didn't just survive the month she tried to erase me. I grew through it. I stood firm. I found myself again. And in the end, silence didn't destroy me. It freed me.